the GreenStalk that we are going to freshen up and plant today. That is our mushroom compost with peat humus, cow manure with peat humus, and worm castings, which I get from my local soil place where I buy my soil at. And this is bunny gold. It is composted rabbit manure, and it is so fine. And here's your daily dose of pumpkin, my little helper. Whoops. Here. And then I'm also going to add in some asmolite. It has got trace minerals in it. Trifecta, I'm going to use up the rest of that bag. This one is vegetable and tomato and herb fertilizer. And then this one is some bone meal that I'm going to add in. Okay, so whenever I add these in, what I do is I just take and do a handful. There is no actual measurements for this. I try and break it up, get the rocks out of it. And I'll do a couple of handfuls. I will fill this about halfway up on this 5-gallon container. Some of the worm castings. And this is going to go into the GreenStalk today, but it's also going to go into the garden bed whenever I plant an actual plant rather than seeds. I dig out the hole. I put some of this down in the bottom of it, mix it up with my hand, and then put the plant in. And then I put a little bit of this closer to the top of it. There's some of this cow manure here. And I'm sad to say I love this brand. It is Midwest Best. I've had very few weeds with it. I've got no connection to them other than being a very happy camper, but Menards doesn't carry it anymore. And the one brand that they are carrying, I used to buy, and it had so much thistle in it. It was not even funny. Here, just throw some couple handfuls of this in, just kind of break it up. And then, yes, I know my hands are dirty, but I'm going to get them in the bag. So just throw in some bone meal. I'm going to throw in some of the asmolite. And then I just keep the rest of this here. That's the rest of the fertilizer out of that one. That one came from my gardener. I think he's one that also recommended the asmolite too. And then just take your hand or shovel and mix it up. Me, I like getting my hands dirty. And then I'm just going to keep layering that until this bucket is at least halfway full, if not 3/4 full. Okay, so this is just one of them. I'm going to show you guys one, and then I will do the others and get it put back together. This is Pro Mix that I used. I will do a link. I did get it off of Amazon. I do not have any connection to the company. If I ever talk about a company, I don't have any sponsors, so I've got no connection to them other than being a happy camper. That goes for any of my videos. So what I'm going to do is just kind of loosen this up. This one doesn't need very much put into it. Here. And then in the green bucket is the mix that I just made up. I made sure that I pulled any kind of starts, out of this. And for some odd reason, I have lemon balm that's popping up in these things. There is some lemon balm that's down on the ground by the deck, but apparently some seeds floated up. So then you just take a scoop. There is no right or wrong measurement for this, but I'm just going to put it down. And you do have to fertilize the GreenStalks actually kind of often because the rainwater will wash this out. So you want to keep the nutrients in it, and you want to get it up. There's a little line right here that's got an arrow what says soil top. You put it actually up to the top on it. And then what I'll do is I'll stack these back together. Trust me, you do not, unless you're really talented, do not want to put the plant in first and then try and stack it. I did that one year, did not work out so well, so I learned my lesson. And I'm not gonna pat this down very firm. We are supposed to get rain today. That will help pack it down all on its little own. And this is going to get some leafy greens in it. There is a green bean growing in one of them, and I may make that whole row green beans. I haven't decided on that. So then there is, you come over here and get it, this. And this is what goes on this center right here. And whenever you water from the top, these have got little holes in them. Whenever you water from the top or it rains, this will drip down in it. And usually if I know we're going to get a rain, I take the cover off of the top reservoir for it, but it just fits on just like that. And then whenever you go to put, I wish I had one that was half empty so I could show you, but these have got little prongs on the bottom of them. They fit down over this part right here, and that's what helps keep it steady and secure. So let me get that one back on. I'm going to do the one that I left on the base over there, and then I'll get this back up and I will get the others done, and then we'll do some planting. Okay, I do have the GreenStalk all put together. I do have pretty much the soil leveled off in it for right now. This is my little bean start that came up, which I'm happy about. I'm going to do this whole level in beans. I had left some of the seeds out here to dry over the winter time, and I'll plant those and we'll see what happens with those. This is, let's see if I can get it off now, the reservoir that I was talking about. It's got the little tabs that fit down on here. I can do this without messing up the picture too badly. Here, beautiful day to be outside doing this type of work. We're supposed to get rain a little bit later, but I still have a couple good hours, and hopefully it stays off till I'm completely done. And then it does have a lid that fits on it, and this is the lid. They do have a new design out for it. I need to clean that out. That can wait though. But it just goes on like this, and if you want to water, you can just go ahead and put it in through there. If it rains, I leave this off so that the rain can go down in. I think the new ones have got like a little leaf that's on top, and you can push the leaf back and it reveals an opening where you can water down that way also. Let me get the plants and we will get started. The first thing we're going to plant, this is dinosaur kale, and it really needs to get out, and it's really dry too, so I will end up watering it. But let me get some out of this. I love these. Shoot, maybe I should have watered it first. It's not wanting. Whoop, there's one that popped out. These are from Epic Gardener. I love these little trays. They're extremely sturdy, and they do have the holes in the bottom where you can push up on it. And this is like the third or fourth year for me using these. I highly recommend them. But let me put this down here in the bucket, and I'm just going to open up the roots a little bit and dig out a spot here. And I am going to kind of make this a little bit on the crowded side. Usually I can get this to last until like in July. I will end up putting in new ones. I'll do some more starts on this. Push it down. Yeah, let me just get what I do with my shovel. Here it is. And I'm just going to add some more dirt back in here. This will sink down in, and then I will end up doing a little bit more work with it. But that is the GreenStalk. I will show it to you after I get it completely planted. So I was able to plant different things in the different tiers. I did like 4 of one and then 3 of another in it. I got the pak choi in it. This is my red Russian. I do have one empty space that I got to fill yet. But this one, this tier, I decided to do all green bean plants in it. This is that one that had started coming up. Looks like it's doing good. So we'll see how well the others do. Maybe I can get some early green beans. Next one down is some also red Russian kale, and then this one is my dinosaur kale. This one is dinosaur kale also, and looks like I had extra dinosaur kale. I've got 2 more to plant in here. And then down here at the bottom, I have got yellow Swiss chard, and then I've also got the rainbow Swiss chard. This is only the day after they're going to perk up, and I think that since everything survived the night before, it's going to do well. Really do encourage everybody to get out, even if you're just doing a container garden. You know, these GreenStalks come in different levels. You could get one that has got the 5 levels or the 7 level leafy ones. And by the way, this is where I had planted the Black Simpson, didn't come up. I replanted one that's called Salad Bowl in it. It was a freebie from My Gardener whenever I had ordered seeds in the past, but it's really coming up, so I'm really happy about that. But, you know, you don't have to use all the tiers in it. You can do part of the tiers in it and start growing some good stuff. And this is Leonardo DiCaprio, who's hiding his little face. Day after I did the GreenStalk refresh, and I just wanted to say that the mix that I use to freshen up the GreenStalk and to put in my garden is just that. It is my mix. You can use whatever fits you best, fits your type of soil best. You know, start out with just a garden fertilizer. I bought this stuff before prices had gone up. If I go back out, I need to replace it. I may think again on what my combination is going to be. But it's the next morning, and let's take a look at the GreenStalk.